We're going to show you how to transform your oven space into functional drawers that suit modern caravan life.
We had a gas specialist remove the oven and it's all been capped off and removed correctly. I've measured it, sketched it out and double checked my measurements. So what I did was I put chipboard on the sides and the top, and that little piece there which allows for the bottom drawer to go into. And this is all measured as exactly the same as the top drawer over there, and this is the rest of it. On the back here I just used 3mm ply so it's laminated, so it all looks nice and it's nice and light. Yeah, just cutting off with the power saw the box itself. This is the laminate for the back, and I just used screws, I didn't glue it. Just doing a pre-check, make sure it all fits. Just measuring up to put the hole in for the power point. Yeah, it looks good, all fits perfectly. Now I'm cutting the pine laminate. Make sure it slits in underneath that metal ridge at the back. Fits in sideways and nice and level and everything.
Nice.
Drilled out the hole in the laminate. Before I put the screws in, I pre-drill it and then countersunk it with a bigger drill as well. Then attach with the screws. These little brackets from Bunnings, can't remember what they're called, but they just hold that little piece in. There we go. The sliders are exactly the same as what we had. Tech Form slimline one. So there's two different sizes, small one and a big one that comes out of the drawers. And the brackets itself, just use a little bit of the 3-ply underneath it just to give it that little gap, and measured it back in from the front exactly the same as all the rest of the drawers. These are the sides that come part of the drawer slide kit, and I've just put the brackets that hold the front on. I'll put a list of all the parts we use in the video description. Making up the drawers, base to the drawers. Everything would be so much handier if I actually had a workbench. Got a drawer. Just got that in. Still got the black lining in it, so.
Look at that.
That's the top drawer done. Now working on the bottom drawer. That's it. Like magic, it's all done. There's the double set of brackets that hold the front on. We left the drawer fronts off to start with, hoping that titanium would be able to put the fronts on with the laminate ones, but they don't have the tools in their workshop in Brisbane. So I've done the ply fronts and installed the foam over the top. So this is the top drawer. So I've just used 12mm ply for the base and the back, and this here is part of the slide that it comes with. That's all part and parcel with the slide. so when you buy it, you get the sides as well. And I just used some 3mm foam with self-adhesive on the back, just to make it a nice bit of padding and to pretty it up. I've used 12mm ply for the front. This was only a temporary thing. We have purchased some laminate, proper ones to match the cupboards, but I need a proper workshop to get it all done correctly, drilling and everything else, and the edging. And so this is just temporary until such stages, which still looks pretty good, but works pretty well and looks pretty good at the moment too. As you can see, this is a small one, and this is the large one here. So that all comes all part of a kit, the slides and the sides. This here is really handy because it's got adjusting screws, up, down, sideways, and tightness in. And then from there you drill the holes in the back. And this is why we've only used the 12mm ply for the moment. That drills and inserts into the ply, and then it latches into the slide of the door. When I've measured it up to fit, because everyone's different, I've allowed for this piece here, so I allowed the 18mm, probably even 19mm, for the laminated timber pine up here, and that just slots straight into the side. And with the electricity, I got a mate who's an electrician. He just hooked it up to the existing oven power, so it's got to be done by a certified electrician. It's also hooked up through to the stove switch, which also isolates that power point. So we utilise with the induction or the multi-cooker, or even the toaster, and we set it all up here with the power so we're not running cords across the bench. And we've used the existing bench top, which comes down, but it also comes up as a splashback for the window and curtains so that it's not getting all dirty. And it also saves getting a whole new bench top, so it works out better, cheaper, and utilises it. So yeah, so that's how it works, nice and easy. We get heap more drawer space. There's little latches here underneath, just releases it when you want to take it off, and latches on again. And we just used the exactly same latches that we've got in our Caravan as well. So you use whatever you use. The titanium got those for us because they can get them. And latches. The big one with the multi-cooker, it all fits. So it's all latched in. So nice and easy, simple. It's not too difficult if you've got some DIY skills, but just takes your time, doing a bit of measuring and figuring out. That's the way I did it, to try and keep it as light as possible, but it works for us at this stage. So it's still held together, and then we've been across the Tanami and Gibb River Road and it's all still together, so it's quite good. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. And if you've got any questions, put it in the comments, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss where we're going next. We'll see you there. Until next time, safe travels.